Fuzzfinger here, and welcome to my brand new walkthrough for Lightning Returns. Thank you for checking out this series. If you want to support me, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That will keep you updated with future episodes as and when they're released. I hope this playthrough is helpful to you, and without any further ado, let's get on with today's episode. Hello folks, welcome back to Lightning Returns. And I do apologise first of all that it's been some time since the previous episode I uploaded in this series. I've just been so busy with other projects and whatnot recently that it's kind of taken a back burner. It's not been the most popular series I've done, and so I've had to make some sacrifices, which is why the uploads have been somewhat slow at the moment. But if you definitely want me to continue with the Lightning Returns walkthrough, then please do go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I'll be doing it anyway, but the speed at which I upload these episodes really depends on what you as the viewers want from the channel. So I know this guide has been helpful to some, but the more the merrier, I guess. So we've left off at the start of day 6, and I'm going to speak to this person here. This is a new area called Poltae, which we haven't been to before, and there's a dude sort of scrambling around on the ground. Make sure you've got some EP available.
I need Cardesia's elixir.
And make sure you speak to this guy between 8 and 10 AM.
That sounds like a woman's name.
That will give us the Mercy of a Goddess quest. And now what we're going to need to do is travel to... I'm going to teleport for speed's sakes, travel to Jagged Village. The reason we're going to Jagged Village is quite simple. It's where the NPCs we need to speak to for this quest, Mercy of a Goddess. So we'll go here first of all. Where's our Chocobo gone? There he is. Mount up please. And we're going to go... I think I'll freeze time once more just to be on the safe side. We don't want to be doing too much too soon. We're going to speak to this Cardesia here. We spoke to this person before and hear her story. Get a bit of info.
A man in Poltae who was calling out your name. He seemed ill. I don't suppose you know him.
What? You ran into Talib? He was in a bad state, wasn't he? Remember the medicine I had you gather ingredients for? I didn't tell you, but it's for him.
You haven't given it to him?
Not yet, but I have a reason. You see, the problem with this medicine is that it only works immediately after it's been concocted. I thought of heading to Poltae with the ingredients and brewing it there, but unfortunately the village doesn't have the facilities or equipment I need.
So you're saying that you can only make it here, but at the same time he needs to take it soon after it's made. If you want, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. I might make it in time on my Chocobo.
What? You would do that for me?
I can't promise I'll get there fast enough, but if you're willing to try, so am I. Can you mix up a batch now?
Of course I can. If you'll just give me a minute, I'll prepare some right away. I'll bet my reputation that I can fix that curse.
Curse? I thought he had some kind of illness.
It's a curse.
Right, now we've only got in-game time of 45 minutes to transport this cure. The good news is that chronostasis will pause that timer, but if you don't have any EP left for whatever reason, then don't get too concerned because we should be able to make it within that time anyway. There's no shortcut that I know of if you have got the EP. We don't yet have the ability to teleport to Poltae. I don't think anyway. I don't think it can show us if we haven't got the EP to check, have we? No, okay. I don't think we can go there anyway. So we need to just run. Make sure you make that jump, otherwise you'll be having to run back to get back across. Just going to avoid the enemies for now. Somewhat, although I might engage some of the harder ones, and I'll probably skip the video if I do, just to try and recover some EP. The big Octu flower type monsters do provide a nice healthy 2 EP per battle. That's these ones here. Right, that's that defeated. Just make sure you guard against their attacks and just be wary that they do change elements. So obviously if they go fire, for instance, you'll want to attack with ice spells. If they go wind, you'll want to attack thunder spells, and vice versa. Can we avoid these? It'd be quite pleasant if we could. So as you can see, that timer, the 45-minute timer, ain't really an issue, is it? Since one chronostasis seems to be enough to get us all the way back to Poltae, whatever the name of this place is. Something along those lines, I would say. And we just need to speak to Talib once more.
Who are you?
Cardesia sent me. Here, she brewed this for you.
Did you say Cardesia? Oh, finally. I can say goodbye to this cursed life. You don't know how relieved I am.
Just hush and drink it down.
Please, can you tip it toward my mouth so I might have a sip? The goddess is waiting for me.
What do you mean?
Never mind that. Please, I just need a little taste. I've been waiting so long for this. What? Oh, why am I still alive? Is this not poison?
Poison? No, it's medicine.
She didn't tell you anything, did she? Cardesia has felt nothing but hatred toward me all these years. And why wouldn't she? I killed the love of her life. So I told her, if she ever wanted to have her revenge, all she would need to do is to conjure up some poisonous brew and hand it to me. When you approached me with the concoction, I thought it was finally my time to die. If taste could kill, I'd be dead in a second. But this poison has no effect on me. She must be losing her touch.
Why are you so convinced that she was trying to poison you? Maybe the medicine is what she said it was, something to lift the curse from you.
Nope, no way. I've lived a long, long life. There's no way Cardesia would help me see more days. Not after what I did to her. Or perhaps her plan isn't to kill me, but to keep me alive so I can live with the guilt of my deeds. What do you think?
How would I know? All I can say is this. After taking her medicine, you're looking less pale. You seem to be breathing a lot easier, and your pain has gone. Am I wrong?
Huh? Well, now that you mention it... I wish I knew what was going on inside her head. Why would she forgive me? I killed someone she loved. I thought that drinking this concoction would put us both out of our misery. It was supposed to kill me and bring her peace, knowing she had avenged his death.
If you really want to die, no one's stopping you. But you're still here, which would suggest to me there must have been a reason for you to keep going. You've spent years with this burden of a curse. It must have been harder to live than die, but you did choose life. Maybe you were hoping Cardesia would try to kill you. That way you'd escape the pain. But not only that, you'd be free of your guilt. And that would be the only way that she could forgive you. But things have changed. She let you live with the pain, but now she's saved you. I think that means she's letting go of the past.
That's not possible. How could she? Oh, what have I done? Cardesia, my old friend, will you ever be able to forgive me? I beg of you.
Right, that is actually the end of the quest, but if you wish to do so, I'm not actually going to bother. But if you want to, you can head back to Cardesia over at the Jagged Village for another little bit of dialogue. But that is the end of the quest. You don't need to do that. It is completely optional. Right, so we're actually prepared now to move on to Quest 3, Chapter 3, the main quest in the zone where Chaos sleeps. And that does take place in the Temple of the Goddess, which is just up ahead here. But before we do that, I do just want to go ahead and grab another side quest. I'm looking for the innkeeper because it's fairly close to that.
We worship the goddess Etro, just as our brothers.
Right, there's the innkeeper.
But we are peaceful, and we abhor their...
Ah, there we go, look. Easily found. So this is another side quest that we can do while we're doing the main quest.
You know of the Grail of Valhalla? It is a most holy treasure that lies hidden somewhere within the Temple of Valhalla.
And why are you asking me?
Because I sense that you may have been touched by the chaos, which means you may have some kind of connection to the vessel. It is filled with the divine grace of the goddess herself.
Vessel? So, this grail, is it like a flask? Or a casket?
No one has laid eyes upon it. But if you are indeed the chosen one, spoken of in the legends, then the angel will take you to the temple, and there you may set eyes upon it.
Right, so that will give us the Grail of Valhalla side quest, which is a little bit of a lengthy side quest, but as I said, we can get most of it done with all the other good stuff. Right, so now we're going to head over to the waypoint. Just need to get out of this thing. We're not going to have our Chocobo for this upcoming quest, so just bear that in mind. But heading up here will give us a good old cutscene. Who's this person? Nobody. Okay, maybe we're not going to go over there just yet.
The winds that howl around Poltae wear down everything that stands before them. Buildings, rocks, they all disappear sooner or later. These patterns on the rock, they too shall be worn away. What do you see there? To me, they look like ancient writing. Once, in ancient times, a beautiful building stood on this spot. Inside that temple, there should be other writings, protected from the ravages of the wind. Or so I believe. But none of us can enter the temple, so I cannot be certain. So I stand here instead to watch over the dying world and shine a dim light on its past.
Okay, that's completely optional. What we are going to need to do actually is use the Chocobo for moving around this area here. So I just need to try and find the exact way up. I think it does actually start a little bit further down the bottom here. Not down there. Not down there either.
I accept all that happens to me. Destruction will be the final.
Maybe we do need to go in there, but I don't think so. Ah, right, I've got it. My bad. Things do get a little bit confusing, don't they? It's actually around here we need to go. There we go, we need to find this slope. And there will be somebody we need to speak to, which will give us a little bit of a cutscene.
Here I shall stay and pray while I wait.
Maybe just up here.
Could that be? Is that the angel of...
Yes, it is.
The White Chocobo! I am one of the believers, awaiting the world's end. And you are the bringer of the end. That creature with feathers of white will lead you toward your destined path. Now is the time. You must make your way to the temple. I will stand right here, praying for your safety and for your soul.
The Chocobo is fully recovered from his...
Right, so we've also picked up the quest Killing Time.
Fate has brought you this far,
And now we're just going to follow
the rest of the way. Go to the temple. Find the source of the great chaos.
the path, I guess, by jumping all over the place. Can we make that jump? That looks quite a long way, actually, doesn't it? Of course we can. Easy. Ancient writing is carved in stone, however it cannot be deciphered. We're not going up, so we're going across, I guess. Down here. It's fairly linear, fairly self-explanatory, I would say. Looks like we're going down there next. Bit of a close one. a detour here. I'm just not sure exactly where it is. I don't want to miss it. If I just go onto the map and make sure that we... yeah, I don't think it is yet, to be honest. So let me double check. We've come up round there. Okay, now we're going down. Gotcha. No, it's not yet. We're just going to go to the waypoint marker.
Look at the angel soar!
That's the entirety of that quest, by the looks of things. But we get a little bit of a stat boost, so...
Your mission was to bring me here, to the gates of this temple, and you've completed that task. From here on in, I go it alone. What happens next is the Savior's job.
The Temple of the Goddess. It was not originally a part of this world, but was left here when Valhalla fell. Legends tell us that the Great Chaos sleeps within this temple's walls. It would most likely refer to the power that has destroyed this world.
The unseen chaos that has torn the world apart, and it was unleashed by one man.
Right, so now we'll automatically dismount, as you can see.
Caius Ballad.
There is actually a treasure chest around here somewhere.
But I didn't.
It must be down here. Yep, make sure you grab that. That's the beggar's beads. And to proceed now, we just need to head up that ladder, and that will take us actually into the temple itself, where we can do the next quest where Chaos sleeps. But I think we'll leave that for another day, guys, so thank you for joining me. Please remember to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this episode with your friends. Let me know if you want me to continue with Lightning Returns, and I will be happy to do so. Take care, guys. See you soon.